Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Thea and I'm doing this micro lesson for my course 5 in the specialization called Teach English Now. And today is the demo about listening, speaking, and pronunciation. Thanks for watching this video. Okay, let's get started. Okay. Hi, good morning class. Really nice to meet you guys again. And I hope you had a nice weekend, okay? Today we are going to talk about something called gender equality. But before we move on to listening and speaking, let's answer a few questions to warm up a little bit, okay? Okay, good. First, can you guys answer the first question? What do you think does the term gender equality mean? What does gender equality mean? This is probably a little bit hard, so let's break this term down a little bit, okay? First, let's talk about gender. What is gender? Yes, great. Gender means male and female, boys and girls, men and women. Yes, good, very good. What about equality? We talked about this before. Equality means being equal. Good. So people have the same social status, the same opportunities, right? Equally the same or the same number is okay. Good. So gender equality generally means good, very good. Gender equality means that male and female, boys and girls, they share the same opportunities, they have the same social status, no one is discriminated because of their gender. Yes, very good. Let's look at our second question, okay? Let's count the number of girls and boys in the classroom and see if whether we have achieved gender equality in this classroom, okay? Let's do it. How many girls are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 8. 8 girls. Good. And how many boys are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So we have 8 girls and 10 boys in our classroom. Do we have gender equality here? I think so. Roughly, right? Almost we have gender equality in this room. Okay, good. Now, let's take this a little bit further outside this classroom and back in time, okay? Think how many male or female teachers have you guys had since you entered school? You don't have to give me a very exact number, just roughly how many. Is there more female teachers or male teachers do you have? I'll give you guys a second to think about this. More female teachers or more male teachers? Okay, good. I'd like to hear from you guys now. Jessica? Good, you have more female teachers. So did I. I have more female teachers in primary school and high school. Good. And Ray? Really? You have roughly the same number? Good for you. That's very good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's move this question a little bit further, okay? Since we talk about male and female teachers, do you think there are more male or female in certain profession? This one is a little bit hard, right? I'll give you guys an example first. For me, I think there are more female teachers in primary school than there are male teachers, because I think I probably had 8 female teachers when I was in primary school, but only 2 male teachers. when I was there. So in my case, I think the primary education parts generally have more female teachers. But this is for me and in my country. How about you guys? Do you have any examples to share? Sharon, yes. Uh-huh. Oh, that's really a very good example. Did you guys hear that? Sharon thinks there are generally more female nurses than male nurses. I think this is also true in my country too. What about others? Gary, do you like to have a try? Mm-hmm. Good. That's also a very nice example. Gary says he thinks there are generally more male engineers and architects than there are female ones. That is probably also true in other parts of the country, okay? Good. So bear this in mind, okay? Bear what we have just talked about in mind, because we will come back later after the listening, okay? I brought up gender equality because today we are going to listen to something about gender equality, but it's from a very different angle, different from what we usually talk about, okay? So today we will listen to a speech by Emma Watson at the UN at a UN conference. The title of the speech is He for She. See, the name is already very special. He represents male and she represents female. He for she. What can male do for female in the gender equality pursuit? Okay? And during the listening parts, I will ask you guys to do two kind of things. First, I will ask you to listen to the main ideas. Yes, I will play the whole video, then I'll break it into parts, and you guys can give me the main idea of the whole speech and some specific parts. But also, I will ask you guys to listen to specific detail, like a number, for example, or a word, okay? So we will look at the whole picture and also the detail. And we are also going to, I'll ask you guys to identify the accent of the speaker. Is she a British accent speaker or an American accent? And then we will compare the two accents a little bit. So this will help you guys in your future listening and speaking practices. After all these, like I just said, we will come back to the topic of gender equality again, because this speech probably will give you guys more new information and new perspectives, new angles to look at gender equality and the gender issue. And then we can talk about a little bit more and share our opinions. Sounds okay? Good. So let's move on to our class. Okay, this is the part about warm-up and objective discussion. I hope this video is clear for you, and thanks again for watching this for me.